Yeah, I mean, Saturday was probably the most challenging game that we've had this season where, Jalen McGill was out in the first half. Brandon Younger couldn't play. Obviously, we still have Malik Martin with his kind of wheel bothering him a bit, and was very encouraged by their effort in the second half. I thought that, with that level of adversity, the game could have gone either way, but for them to show their character and continue to fight throughout the game kind of shows what's going on behind the scenes as far as the team and their growth. Very happy about being a part of John Davis's accomplishments, becoming a 2,000-point scorer. I think that's something that should have been celebrated. We tried the best that we could during the game. For him, I think it was just a moment that he'll probably remember for the rest of his life. And, as a staff and as a team, we were just joyful for him to be able to share that with him. Yeah, that was a game also where, we had a couple of unforeseen things. We played, I think, a decent first half. The second half, I think their 1-3-1 bothered us some. I think we'll be a little more prepared to attack that, but they are ferocious on the offensive glass. We had way too many turnovers. So, defensive rebounding, managing the ball, taking care of the basketball is going to be really important. They also hit, if I recall correctly, I think about 12 threes in that game. We're going to have to do a really good job of defending the three-point line versus their shooters. It's a challenge because you don't know how to prepare for it. So it kind of hits you in a wave. Kind of like a monsoon is coming at you. Right now we got 6 days to prepare, and then we go back and then we have 3 games in 6 days.
Right.
So it's going to be a challenge. I mean, we're not the healthiest team. So again, we have to manage things really well. Yeah. No, for us, it's always, our journey is to continue to improve individually. We're really focused on individual improvement. So we take that opportunity whenever it presents itself. Rest is really important. Taking care of the bodies is really important. It's a fine balance between the two. I think we've done a pretty good job all season of managing them well. We'll continue to do that, and at the same time, continue to improve individually and as a team with just kind of sharpening up, tightening up some bolts. Yeah, no, definitely. We need a chance. And anything can happen. So right now, it's kind of like the Tommy John, deal where, he said, just give me a chance, we'll see what happens. I'm going to give it all I got. And, for us, that's kind of where we are. We're not that far behind, but, we could, have a chance. And if we approach it any other way, it will be a big mistake. We want to extend the season. We want to go as far as we can, as long as we can. I wish, that we were in a better position, considering the way that we played at times. But it is an opportunity to grow and learn, and continue to fight for something, and I think the kids are prepared. They're excited for it. Let's see what we can do. For us is, how we improved, week to week. And, if I had to say, one thing about this group is I feel like they have. Individually, I think they've gotten better. And as a group, I think we have, gotten better. I know the wins and losses doesn't indicate such, but for us, it's been quality of play. Even the game on Saturday, not coming away with a win, dealing with all of that. You walk into the locker room and you say, well, we didn't just quit. We didn't just fold. We fought all the way through until the last second of the buzzer. And, for us, that's, continuing to build our culture. Every day. There's always something to be built on. And as a staff, I feel like, this thing is still going in the direction that we anticipated.